I'm Max Sterling. Welcome to LarpMix. Today on the channel, I want to take a minute to show you how you can use ChatGPT for Dungeons and Dragons. I know a lot of people play Dungeons and Dragons, and I feel like this tool could help you out immensely, especially if you're just starting out, or if you're a game master who is overwhelmed, or if you just need to make a bunch of NPC characters, or you need to make some on the fly because something changes in your storyline. This can be an immensely powerful tool for you so that you don't have to bog down your game with coming up with stats or fudging numbers at all. So I know a lot of people don't like AI in creative spaces. However, using this as a tool to just roll up some NPCs real quick and for that type of thing, I'm not sure that I subscribe to that being an issue. However, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you would like to learn how to do this, please go ahead and continue watching the video. And while you're at it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button, I'd immensely appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started. So ChatGPT. To get there, you're just going to search or type in chatgpt.com. Once this pulls up, you can create a free account. It's very easy to do, and I suggest doing that because it keeps a sort of running list of things you've created in here. Once you're in here, it's very simple. You just need to determine, which version or which edition of the game you're playing. So let's say we're playing 5th edition. So I am having my players go into a dwarven town. So let's go ahead and we need to make some NPCs. So let's go ahead and I'm going to create maybe the leader of that town. So let's say let's make them 5th level. We'll make him a barbarian. 5th level dwarven barbarian for, you gotta make sure you spell right. Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Include all stats, skills, gear, a name, and a short backstory. That's only if you want. Right, and then just hit enter. Thrain Stonefist, great name. Mountain Dwarf, Barbarian level 5, Soldier, Chaotic Good. There's the ability scores, proficiencies and skills, saving throws. There's your skills, here's your combat stats, hit points, speed, armor class, weapons, the gear. Here's your barbarian features, a little bit of a background, and then backstory. And there you go. So now you have a great dwarven barbarian NPC for them to encounter. And if you wanted to, you could just, use these stats for multiple ones in case, they're going to be fighting a bunch of, 5th level dwarves for some reason. Let's say you're old school. Okay, let's change this to 2nd edition rolls, because I like to play Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. So, skills are a little bit different here. Now we got bend bars, lift gates, some other things here. Here are stats. Oh, good old Thaco, because it's 2nd edition. Weapons, armor. And then you still have some other info. Now, for any of these that you create, you may want to double check to make sure that things are correct, because Occasionally when using this, I will notice that things are not the correct edition or something might be a little bit off. So I would say double check these, especially if you were planning to use this as a reoccurring character, or if you're making player characters using this for your group. I would definitely suggest referencing everything against the book to make sure everything is, correct rules wise. But for the majority, when I'm looking at this stuff, um, to me, it looks to be accurate or very close to. I mean, let's see if I just type that in, if I'm going to change it to 3.5. Yes, I mean, you can make this for pretty much whatever edition you want to, you know, and you can change the character race, you can change, the character class and all this. Let's say, now make me a 10th level Elven Wizard for D&D. We're going to jump back to 2nd edition. All right, now we got a 10th level Elven Wizard for 2nd edition. And obviously you can make 1st level and so on. I mean, I'm just using higher levels as an example of sort of, what you can do here with this. And if you ask it to, it would probably give you the spells. Or actually, never mind, it already did it for us. Didn't even have to ask. All right, so I think you get the drift here. So you can use this to make characters no problem, and this works for Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, really, this works for any game. I have videos also showing me doing this for Shadowrun, Palladium Rifts. So I mean, it works for pretty much any game. So if you don't want to get bogged down creating a bunch of characters, this will save you a ton of time. You can download these, you can cut and paste them whatever you want to whenever you're done. You'd have to enter it into a character sheet if you wanted to go that far with it, but if you just are okay with it on paper like this, then you can knock out a ton of characters real quick, to build a little portfolio or something, or you can just make them on the fly. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of LARPing information on here, but I also delve into other territory now and then. I'll probably have some more tabletop role-playing items on here in the future. Please like my video and click the bell icon if you want to be notified when I put a new video up. And if this is something that is not your cup of tea, that's fine. It's not something that you have to use. This is just something that I offer, to show people, because a lot of folks do not know, how this works, or they don't understand the true power of this tool. So, for people who think it might be useful, that's who this was for, and I hope that they do find it useful. And of course, as always, adventure on.